1 minute.
We are live.
Yeah.
I'm going early. Yeah, it's telling me it's telling me on one. It's a delay. So
We are definitely live. I can see us on my phone.
yeah, greetings.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, we're live. So greetings and felicitations. Hip hip hurrah. And yes, Mr. Spock is pronounced tally ho. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another fun-filled, groovy movie watch party with me, your host, the all-being master of time, space, and dimension, better known as Mr. Londell, with always his
Ah, hurt
host,
my hands. Shit.
Tim. Be nice.
You're right.
I'm trying to toast buns for my burgers,
You
and
burnt
when I
your
picked up the
hands.
bun, it felt like I fucking set my hand on the freaking griddle.
You
Oh,
idiot.
yeah.
Well, I didn't touch the griddle. I touched the bun.
Mm,
They're
the
both
bun was
high.
hot.
But anywho, joining me today, as always, the lovely, the talented, the smartest lady in the room, Yvette.
Thank you, Mr. Londell, and thanks for having me. This is a film I actually own on DVD, and I do like it very much. Looking forward to watching it. And hey, everyone in the chat. Words. I know you got the link I found for us for the big telly.
Oh,
So I'm lined up, ready to go with 20th Century Fox showing.
and also joining us, special guest, the short order cook himself, Tim, who is away again.
Running his hand under cold water, probably because he just
Yeah.
burnt it.
But okay, now just to get things started, normally, if you've been with us a while, you know that Yvette she says she has to turn her brain off to watch the
Huh.
movies we show.
Yeah, I put it on a shelf.
Today, she doesn't have to do that because our movie today is from 2015, that Ridley Scott spectacular, The Martian, starring Mark Wahlberg, about a group of astronauts. They go to Mars, and there's a storm that kicks up, and they have to evacuate and get back into space, head back to Earth. They lose an astronaut on the way to the spaceship, and they think he's dead. And he has to not only figure out how to survive, but how to get word, send out a distress call, so maybe they can help him and get him back to Earth. 2015, The Martian. So let's all kind of like saunter on over to the Cosme Room. That
Hmm.
link is in the description, pinned to the top of the description. So if you're watching with us now, click on that link. It'll take you to my Cosme Room, and we can get the show on the road. If you are watching this at a later date, you have to use your own copy or rent it on YouTube or Netflix or whatever
It's
and
free.
sync it
It's
up.
free on YouTube.
Yeah, see, yeah, it's free. So if you miss this, you got a few days. You can catch it free. You can catch it on the tube. Um, Normally, what I do is I will give you like a little countdown to get to the movie. So if I can find, there it is. So if everyone's here, oh, we've got anonymous horse.
Hello,
We're
anonymous horsey.
Words and Pictures, Tim Christ, Mr. Londell, his beautiful self, and the lovely, talented Dalek Queen, all in the cosmic room, ready to view the Martian.
Uh-huh.
And it is queued up, so we
Let's
will
get rolling.
the Martian in 3, 2, 1, engage.
Apparently, my burger shrunk.
They do that, Tim.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, these really shrunk a lot further more than I thought they would.
Hey.
I thought I was pulling out like meatballs out of there.
Why does it take so many people to make a movie nowadays?
God knows. Money.
Space, the final frontier.
I've still got a bird on Cosme, or whatever the hell that thing is.
Oh. But now you have the title,
No.
1 minute 17 seconds.
I've got the film playing on my big screen, but Cosme seems to have stalled. The Martian.
Nah,
Oh,
that's Nevada.
I'll refresh mine. Reload.
What a bleak place. Acidalia planitia,
Yeah,
acid
I
plain.
had to refresh. I don't believe it. It stopped again. How weird. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's playing for everyone else, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna shut Cosme down and re-exit it.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't hear the movie because I listen through you to keep it sane. Right, here we go. All right, we're back. God. Ow!
What were you doing? Pulling out too much?
I don't know. What's going on?
Uh.
Weird. Right. Okay, now I've got to line it up again. Stopped again. All right. I'm going to have a fit. because I can't hear it. This is no good. I'll have to reboot my system.
You having a lot of issues?
Well, yeah, it just keeps pausing on Cosme, which means I can't hear the film.
Oh.
So I can't line it up. So I am going to. Before I do that, I'm going to copy that. And.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I think it's okay.
It's okay for you. It's not okay for me. Every time I reload it, it lasts 5 minutes and then just stops again.
Oh, okay.
It's me. It's not you guys.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down and reboot my system. I'll be back as quick as I can.
Okay. Yeah, that yeah, that's right words. I mean, it's better to use Cosme in Chrome. I don't get it, but those are the rules. And Yvette should be back with us soon. Uh, he's screwed, baby. And you just left a man behind. You assholes. Female commander leaves a man behind.
What happened to Yvette?
Oh, she's got a reboot. She's having issues.
Well, damn it. I gotta say, I made a damn good burger. Holy shit.
Oh, Lucky some biscuit, you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this up so she can see it. She won't be mad at me. Okay. Would you trust this guy to run your space program? Just look at him.
Well, he did take one in the leg in the movie Speed.
Really? Have I ever seen that movie?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. He was Keanu's
Oh, that's the
character.
one where she jumped the bus. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, shoot the hostage, you know?
Oh. No words. Okay. It's about time she seen just how chauvinist you really are. Okay. Mark Wahlberg. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Step one, get your pliers, clip the freaking wire. Good. Step two, look around for the spaceship. They left your ass. Step three, get to the shelter. Now, gotta love how they made Death Valley look like Mars.
Some of those rock formations are pretty obvious.
Guess who's back? Everything better?
Sorry. I was watching the film anyway while I had to wait for my system to reboot, which seemed to take 10 times as long as normal.
Oh
Um,
yeah. The only issue I
so,
have so far is, they do the thing with the dust storms on Mars blowing up. That it's a constant thing. They found out
I,
the dust storms.
I've got to line up where I am because
13 minutes, 15 seconds.
13 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm on 10. There we are.
Mark,
11, 12,
Marky Mark, he's about to
13,
perform
20.
surgery.
Yep. Just
This is
pause.
so cool.
Yep. Okay, I'm good for now. I'm lined up.
Oh god. Ouchie.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Dude, next time, morphine, okay? Uh,
That part of
uh,
his suit got trapped in him.
it was, I guess, it was something. It was like a piece of a rod or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Okay. I was gonna. Hey, LDG. I was gonna say the only thing I will say about this film is it's 9 years old, so we have to bear that in mind with any comments because 9 years ago we wouldn't have known what we know today.
Yeah.
So that
But
in itself is me saying this is an excellent film because when it was made, I don't think I can't even remember one issue with it. But
there are
9 years on, there
yeah,
will be things I can pick up now that would be done differently.
yeah, but there are no issues with it. Period. I mean,
No,
because
that's what I'm saying. 9 years ago when I watched it,
uh
the science in this was fantastic.
well, see, that science still holds up. I think,
I'm
or
not
at
saying
least
it
it
doesn't.
should.
I'm just saying certain things may be done slightly differently now to then.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you know, obviously the base they'd set up, which they had to evacuate, he's got that. I don't understand why he's only got potatoes though. They should have a collection of everything there in the base he's in.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Yeah. And he should have some type of radio contact with her.
You'd think so, but if the storm was that bad, it could have knocked anything slightly off and he'd have to realign a dish or something.
Yeah.
I
And
thought it wrecked
words?
the radio equipment.
I don't know. As I say, I was trying to catch up while it was rebooting.
Well, I think he got hit by the radio antenna.
Ah. Okay. Words, I saw your comment. Woman driver.
Oh, she's such a good sport. She's not going to hunt you down.
After recently having a slanging match with a woman in a BMW that doesn't know how to signal, it's a BMW driver for you, she then followed me into a car park.
Wayne
And then,
Butler, welcome.
hey Wayne. She then called me several names, including the C word, and I went, listen, lady, I don't care what car you drive, but as it's a BMW, I feel I should tell you, learn to use your signals. I use my signals. I said, no, you didn't. You're delusional. And she, as I walked away, you effing C, you effing C, you effing C. I went, you have a charge in the back of your car. What sort of woman are you? And walked off.
Brogu has joined us as well. Mr.
Hey,
Brogu,
Brogu.
join us. Learn some science. Yvette's the expert.
Well, I'm an expert on quantum physics, but
Well, the quantum stuff is what's going to get us there.
yeah,
Okay.
that would be a great thing, but that's a long way off.
Day 21. Or
He must be running on battery power. I mean, that's not going to last long. Unless it's solar power.
I think they're solar.
Yeah.
I think most of their stuff is solar, and is they've got some sort of generator that's keeps it going. I mean, he's there for like a good couple months, isn't he?
a year
Yeah.
almost.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right, almost a year.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a dry toilet.
You're not going to waste water on Mars flushing a turd.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, smash them, put them in a stew.
No. You want them to sprout and grow.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the bacteria you need.
Well, except human bacteria usually is toxic as hell.
No, that's what. But the other part is in there too. See, he just needs to make a greenhouse. Oh shit. Uh-huh. And the thing about that, it also beefs up his supply of oxygen because he's got plants.
yes, correct.
Yep. Although not very much. I mean,
No, but it will at least
Yeah,
increase
yeah,
the O2.
this,
And
this
yeah.
you've got
must
to
be where the
remember,
Chads got their idea.
pure O2.
This must be where the Chads got their idea to try and make a garden in the middle of the park using cardboard and dirt.
Now see, but this it'll help him in his restive state because they got it figured down how much oxygen you need even when you sleep.
As
NASA figured that
yaks.
out for the moon landing. So it's
Nice.
okay. You got a little bit of beefcake. Are you happy?
Yeah. He's watching Happy Days.
Yeah.
My God, he'll hate that by the time he leaves. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
About the worst thing
Yeah, tell that to
you
the Hindenburg.
really want to do on Mars. Well, let alone on Earth. Mm.
Here comes the funny part.
Uh,
I blew myself up.
I felt toasting that bun on the griddle.
How do you
two hydrogen, one oxygen. Come on.
Yes, Wayne Butler, it is in fact trial and error.
Yeah.
We would have nothing. Oh, cool.
So he's made himself a little biodome.
And he's got solar power.
Mm. Quite right, Roger.
Oh, former Mike, what's up?
Hello, potato.
We've got 8 people in the Cosmic room. Whoa.
Wow.
Wayne Butler says the story of a man forced to become a MacGyver in order to survive on a barren world, void a little life. Yeah, fun part is figuring out how much of this is actually viable.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, it's the assassin from Serenity, or the what's his face from Mordu from
Yeah,
Doctor
him.
Strange?
Yeah, he did. He was in the Josh Whedon movie. He was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brogu. Everyone, listen to Brogu. Hit the like button. Join. Leave a comment. And most importantly, buy me a coffee. I mean, really buy me a coffee.
I like that word. Turns out the first Martians are potatoes. Well, not necessarily.
No.
Quite a few years ago, they found Martian rock with fossilized bacteria in it.
Yeah.
So there was life once on Mars. Further than bacteria, we don't know yet. It's not like you can just drive over there and set up a dig to find the dinosaurs that might have lived there. Plus, most of it, well, there's no atmosphere, so a lot of without the protection of an iron core, etc.
See, that's
we don't know when it lost its. They may have started out the same as us, but they're slightly smaller.
Yeah.
And
it used up all this radioactive material.
Yeah, or a solar storm could have taken it out. Whereas we're big enough to handle solar storms with our protective barrier.
Yeah. We've got
Mars may not have been big enough to handle it.
Oh yeah.
These are all the different things that are quite possible. There's half a dozen scenarios why Mars was stripped of its atmosphere and everything.
Oh. So maybe, just maybe, somebody's alive on Mars.
Yep. Why?
Yeah.
You're right. Because other people will get those pictures anyway.
Yeah.
There are enough telescopes out there, powerful enough, privately owned, even 9 years ago, that could have easily catched that. You are worrying about his psyche when you should be worrying about turning the ship around and getting back.
That comet that's going to hit Earth, the guy who finds it gets to have a name, gets to name it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's usually how it works. I'd like to name it Dottie after my wife. She's a life-sucking bitch from which there's no escape.
Yeah. That's
I don't care what anybody
Armageddon.
says. Armageddon was a
Armageddon.
fucking great
Brilliant
movie.
film.
I don't give a shit
Yeah.
what anybody says. It was a great
I
movie.
love Armageddon. I love Deep Impact. Both of them were good. Great disaster movies. Great. How the hell are you going to get there? That's not possible. 3,200 miles. It's the shit out of this.
Love how they put the dust devils in the background.
Yeah. They have some severe storms on Mars.
I will die.
Ooh. No.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's all right.
His insides will liquefy after like a month, but that's all right.
This I have a slight issue with because what is he using for protection?
Yeah. Oh,
Because
okay.
you can't ride
Oh,
around.
shit, it's right. Oh, he's right up on it too.
Yeah. I don't know what he wrapped it in, but
he would be radiated with it.
Yeah, because the Soviet Union used those damn things in remote areas of Russia for like lighthouses and shit. And people are always coming up poisoned when they find them.
Yeah, their hair disappears in funny places and they stop thinking about girls.
This is the only movie he doesn't die
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, that's right.
But then again, he doesn't have a
that is-
sword.
though.
So,
That is Sean Penn, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Sean
Yeah, it is.
Bean.
I wasn't
Doesn't he get
100%.
fired though?
He gets fired, but he doesn't get killed.
He still gets a raw deal one way or another.
Mhm.
High point. That's what you need.
At least you could have told somebody.
Mm.
I take it Grogu has not seen this movie. It's good. It's a good movie, Grogu. It's the
It's a
power of
really
science.
good.
and math.
I own this movie. I think most of us do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have issues with that suit.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah, it would be really protect. It would have to be really protected, since
well,
Mars.
the fact he's using plutonium, a
Yeah,
plutonium rod to heat as heat, that would have to be some suit, and we we don't have suits like that now, let alone 9 years ago. So
You have some things that are lead line, but not that protective.
no, and
I still wouldn't recommend
we're
walking into a
talking
nuclear
about
reactor with it.
a suit on Mars here.
yeah.
Not. I mean, I can understand why some of it is material, because Mars, you should be able to move around a little bit easier
Yeah.
than.
It doesn't
But
have to be as protective as what they wore on the moon, but it
no,
still has to
correct,
be protected,
correct.
and that's not protected.
However, it's still a little bit. I mean, that's because he couldn't have done half the things he's doing if he
Yeah.
had more on. So I get that, but scientifically wise, the suit is a little bit under
Yeah, it's
what it should be.
underprotected.
Yeah, very much so.
Wayne, digital download, serious, my brother. Physical
You,
media, dude. I'm telling y'all, they gonna screw us over. Get your physical copies of this stuff so you'll know the
yeah,
truth.
I got it on DVD. Oh, Bruce says I've seen it many times. I'm just saying what they're saying. Just go along with the movie, kind of like how people sing along with the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and they seem to
uh,
seen it 100 times. Yeah, absolutely. I got my physical copy.
I have to agree, though. This is innovative the way he scienced himself out
Yeah,
of this.
yeah. Well, he went to a place where something a bit, one
Yeah.
of the rovers had landed, and is using that
Uh huh.
to try and communicate, which is very clever. And
Yeah.
obviously was paying attention in class as to where each rover
Yeah. He knew
stopped.
where the stuff was.
Yeah. And it makes complete sense to use the rover that's dead, because at least the radio transmitter would be working once you got power to it. So he's
Yeah.
spot on with what he's doing there. Try and contact them.
Just do what he said, moron. Actually, bro, if he goofed off in school, he wouldn't be on that mission. Okay, let's start there. They don't put dummies on rocket ships and shoot them to other planets, even though they probably should.
You can turn the messages into machine code, into anything.
Uh-huh. Yes, I do know what you mean, bro. Good. Can you say Fannie Willis? Huh. We haven't told him yet.
They don't know.
You bastards didn't tell him, did you? Fuck off! Hit me off of this rock.
Because I hate to say this, although he's linked to Pathfinder, he could link now at this point. He could maybe
Oh
talk
yeah.
to them.
Uh
So,
huh.
at least they're telling him. At least they told him the truth.
And Cody guy is in the Cosme room.
Hey, Cody.
Oh. I would whatever he wrote, I would have wrote too. He did.
He's gonna be gutted.
He probably should be able to
Mm,
with them. Yeah, right. But okay, that rover is probably different frequencies and all of that than what they're on.
hmm Yeah, there's ways around that. Even 9 years ago.
Nice wire work.
hmm
Okay. Oh, okay. That's the graph room.
Mm. No matter what machine or starship or whatever gets built, it's gonna be floating everywhere except for one room.
Yeah.
You can't, because the only way you can create gravity in space is to spin.
Disney sheep herder. Don't lurk all the time, brother. You need to join us sometime.
Hello, shepherd. And thank you for hitting the like button.
Yes, it's greatly
Most
appreciated.
it is appreciated, most definitely.
Which, I mean, by the way, everybody, this channel is on a growth spurt. I woke up to like 260 members this morning.
Wow.
So, and it didn't cost me a dime.
No.
You hear that, LDG? Sweat, man. Rugged individualism.
That's brilliant news, Mr. Londell. And it is natural growth. The
Yes.
the reason people are subscribing is because they're coming to watch the films they want to see. They
Yes.
may not want to watch all the films we do, but if one comes up they want to see,
Yeah.
they'll come along and watch. So brilliant news.
Huh. That's a good point he made.
Mm.
I just hate disco. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Just doesn't seem to go with it.
Oh shit!
Yep. At least he was in his suit.
There goes his food supply. Helmet, 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 helmet.
Helmet.
Gorilla tape. Gotta love it.
He's about to pass out. Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
I presume that's the only helmet he's got as well.
Uh-huh.
He's going to have to patch that up better than that. Bye-bye, potatoes. Frozen to death.
Damn it. Too bad he can't start over.
Mm. Oh, he has got a spare helmet. That's good.
Okay. And the rover. That's his only refuge.
He's already. What about his food? Did that explode?
Well, the plants are dead, so
Yeah, no, I meant his rationing of it, the little packages.
oh yeah. I'm not sure.
Because he couldn't have. Well, I suppose you
Yeah.
could survive on potatoes forever, but it wouldn't be very good for you.
I know that's why I was, I was
He
wondering
was.
why there shouldn't have been something else,
Yeah. Yeah.
tomatoes or
Well, they would have had. They would have had seeds of. Should have been seeds of not just food, but flowers to see how they all grow within it all. But and especially as a botanist, I would have thought he would have bring in everything he possibly could to try to grow
yeah,
on Mars.
just to see what
Just
they
to
can grow in the
see.
Martian
Yeah.
soil. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So that's a bit weird.
Well, they probably only allowed him to have like genetic test samples and shit like that. Sample the soil, test its ability to, fertilize plant life.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that, but even with only a few seeds of each, he could have built up from that very easily. And why did he only have potatoes? That's our question. Why only potatoes? He's a botanist. He should have been bringing a few seeds of everything.
Well, the potatoes were food.
Yeah. I mean, carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers, corn, wheat. All those things should have been viably tested. And I would expect a Mars mission to carry all of
Yeah.
that
Hmm. Especially since
at the very
they're gonna
least.
they're gonna be
As,
like they would be there for like 9 months
well,
anyway.
not just the food. I mean, it's also roses or carnations or tulips. Can they grow? As a botanist, you'd be taking everything you could pack.
Oh, oh, Mars. Huh. Yeah, yeah. Worms, you can do that with any plant. You can take a piece of a rose and splice it into a tree, and it'll
Mm,
grow.
yeah, I learned how to take potato roots, and it was very basic. You slice them down the middle, two different versions of a potato, whatever variety, and you bind the two halves of the root together,
Uh-huh.
um, and plant it, and you'll get a variation on the potato. The potato is one of the easiest things to create a variety or a weird combination. I mean, a potato's a potato at the end of the day. It's just some are
Mhm.
bigger, some are smaller, some are sweeter. You know, but I'm just that that's an issue I have with the botany bit here. You know,
Mhm.
why only potatoes? They you wouldn't
Yeah,
take a botanist on a trip
yeah, he would.
without
Mm.
a whole kit and caboodle of samples of
Mm,
everything humanly possible to try and grow.
Yeah,
You
I,
really
I,
wouldn't.
I didn't think about that until you brought it up. But that is one of the shortcomings, probably the only
Yeah,
shortcoming of this movie.
yeah, yeah.
See, yeah, because he could have just had a few packets of different seeds. See,
Well,
so
as a botanist going on an expedition,
yeah,
I know he, they would have seeds of virtually every kind.
wait a minute. How does he preserve the potatoes for so long?
it's a potato.
No, they rot.
They last
Potatoes.
quite a long time before they rot.
No,
Yeah,
they don't.
No,
No, they don't.
I've
I,
seen
I
them
bought a
piled up in huge barns
I
for
bought a bag of
months.
potatoes about a month ago, and I had to throw it out. I was keeping it in the fridge,
that's
and I
why.
had to throw it out.
Yeah, you shouldn't keep potatoes in a fridge.
Well, if we've kept them in a cupboard too, but then they get bugs.
Sprout.
And they
They
start to
sprout.
they start
Yeah,
to they get really bad. and they
Yeah.
mold. So no, they don't last. God damn it.
I think probably the best vegetable that lasts the longest is an onion. I've discovered anyway.
I'd give onions a week.
Really?
By the time I get them at my store, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 2.
Yeah. No, I mean a whole onion, not chopped.
I'm talking about
Onion.
whole onions.
Oh,
We have to slice our own onion.
yeah. I keep all my mum taught me to keep all fruit, all vegetables in a dark, cool place, but not a fridge. So my vegetable basket is in the garage. And onions, I mean, yeah, I find the odd one that's I could plant. It's already got the leaves growing out of it. But apart from that, everything seems to last quite a long time.
Don't you wish you would have brought that bottle of one a day with you?
Mm.
Yeah, I think I saw Superman fly into the screen.
And uh-oh.
Oof. Great.
Thank God nobody was on that damn thing.
Yeah. And that's what happens when you build something in 3 months instead of 9.
Well, they had no. Well, they're trying to rescue a guy. Okay.
I understand that, but you can't make mistakes
Yeah.
with things like this.
How'd the launch go? Dude, you're fucked. Okay.
They should have built 2 at the same time, and then go over what went wrong with the first one and fix it on a second one.
Isn't this where they turn around? This is not what you want to hear. The excuses. What you want to hear is, what are you doing now?
Yeah.
Where's the subtitles for these fuckers? I don't speak Cantonese, damn it.
I haven't even got subtitles either on mine.
I don't think there were.
There used to be.
This is a digital rip of
Yeah.
my physical copy. So
I think they were asking for help, but they got a no.
oh, they got a yes.
Or they got a yes. Not sure.
Pleiades, NASA supercomputer.
Oh, at least they're not calling it a quantum computer. That always pisses me off.
I didn't pick up on that at first.
He's sitting right there. He should know.
I know, but I got the references, but it didn't dawn on me. I'm like, oh yeah, Sean Bean was in the fucking movie.
Yeah. Slingshot.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And another slingshot takes you back to Earth.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm gonna head out, guys.
What's up?
I'm heading out.
All right, Dylan. Have fun with your friends.
Yep.
Later, Tim.
Yeah, you're right, Words. They could have, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He looked up the Mandarin translation. Dude. 533. Hell, you already been in space longer than anybody anyway.
Yeah.
Not to mention the possibility of cancer has like quadrillioned. Okay, so what the
Mhm.
hell? You're not sending me back. Big whoop.
Thanks for doing that, words. Personally, you left him behind. I can't imagine any one of them saying no.
It's about time somebody bucked his ass anyway. Wow.
Yeah, I remember that bit very well.
Ouch. See, this is why I don't listen to contemporary music anymore.
It's a terrible soundtrack.
I know. Yeah. Oh, he still got food.
Hmm. Yeah, but he's having to cut them into four
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah. They re- they're going to resupply the spaceship. It comes, picks him up. Yeah. ABBA? Are you serious?
It's David Bowie.
I meant that album you showed her.
Oh,
That was ABBA. Boom. Uh-huh. No way they should be trying to catch something like that in space.
no. Nice.
Oh yeah, they practiced that a few times. Now they've got the slingshot. Brogu, you're a sick man. Oh my God. They had to toss a naughty scene in here, didn't they?
He's given up shaving.
Well, it saves in water a little bit, anyways.
Hmm.
Mhm. You gotta love this. You gotta love how he comes up with this shit. You know?
Well, you've got to find something to amuse yourself.
Yeah. No, space pirate.
Yeah.
But if you look it up, he's right,
Yeah. Yeah.
dude. Helmet. And I would not leave that laptop. You know, because he's got a hell of a book. Let's face it.
Mm, definitely.
And if NASA has anything to say, you some bitches left me. All right, shut up. I don't know about that Martian diet, Brogu. Potatoes 3 times a day. No, thank you. Especially when you once you run out of ketchup. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. 494. God, just 13 months. Damn. Why wouldn't he freeze sitting on the ground like that?
Don't know. Killing time while waiting for the batteries to recharge.
No, but it's as cold as Mars is. He would freeze sitting on the ground like that. He'd freeze to death.
Well, again, I bring up the suit. We don't know what the constitution of the suit can do.
Yeah.
Does it keep him warm no matter what? Or obviously he didn't notice it gone dark till now.
Under the tarp. Jesus Christ. Middle Earth Mysterio? I doubt it. Words and pictures. Yes, they did have to lighten the ship in Destination Moon, Wayne Butler, but I'm I've seen that movie so many times. I'm still questioning why they had to lighten it.
Oh, that's Abba.
Yeah, yeah. No, but when the mission commander was talking to I guess a boyfriend, a husband, or whatever, he showed
Mm-hmm.
her it's a double fold album, one of Abba's albums.
All right.
Forget now. I collect vinyl, ladies and gentlemen. I know this.
You should. You should know that. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Launching him into space in a convertible. Heavy metal reference.
Mm. That just seems so stupid. I've always wondered about the physics of this, what they're Mm.
doing. He's going into space in a tarp. Yeah, agreed, Wayne. This is the most insane part, and in my opinion, this is when straight up sci-fi comes into it. Because let's
Yeah.
face it, he'd be screwed, you know, and probably the only thing NASA could do was sit and watch him die. Well, Brogu, well, you got to remember now, there is essentially
Sorry.
there is no atmosphere on Mars. That's just how thin it is.
The very, very, very thin layer.
Uh-huh. So it's not like they need the aerodynamics of that point that it's
No.
so and I'm not so sure this wouldn't be like a news blackout.
Yeah. Because the first thing I'd probably say is, fuck you all.
Well, well, no, you don't want you don't want people watching live as this guy dies a horrible death.
Yeah.
We've seen that with the Challenger. That was bad enough.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, God, yes, it was.
Yeah, got to look good for your public. Not so much like Cro-Magnon man.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
so Bro Blue doesn't think it would work. Maybe not. You know. So this would be the biggest thing since Apollo 13, basically.
Yeah, parachute wouldn't work. He's right.
Oh. quit, quit giving away the plot, Wade.
Yeah,
It
well,
worked. It
Wayne,
worked in the book too. So
of course it's going to work because the whole film's been focused around saving him. And they kill him right at the end. Everyone's
yeah,
going to be really hacked off.
yeah.
So,
Boom. Okay. Here's the thing. He had a damn rocket on Mars all the time. Okay. Think about it.
oops, there you're it. All right, well,
The one sperm that makes it to the egg. Huh? We're fucked.
he'll come back round in a sec.
Okay. Where'd he get that EVA suit from? Yeah, Grogu, it probably would have. Yeah, but it's Hollywood. So, and why did he get rid of all those screws and bolts? Realize how dangerous that would be in a spaceship?
Yeah, he passed out. Not so much with the velocity spin, but he was pulling over 12 Gs. Anyone pulling 12 Gs is likely to pass out.
Yeah.
The average person can take between 7 and 9 Gs
Uh-huh.
before they pass out.
Yeah, you do. That's a good point. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
No words. That's it. No more singing from me. It's just not like a man. Uh, I don't think there's any good way to die in space, Grogu. First you'll you'll freeze to death, then your lungs will collapse, then you'll probably pop. Yeah, you should have. Too late though. Oh
Oh,
fuck, dude.
lovely.
Okay. Note to self. No chemist on my spaceship. She's graceful out there, you know.
Yeah, she is.
It's those damn wires. Negative to negative, positive to positive.
Make sure you're not in here when this thing goes off. Because this would be pointless.
Hey.
You save one person and kill half a dozen.
No, they'd all be dead.
That's what I meant.
Now, get the hell out of Dodge, dude.
Yeah. Quick, quick.
And don't forget to close the door behind you.
Yeah, you're probably right, Breaker, actually. But that wouldn't make a good film, would it?
Yeah. Well, actually, I think they would have done something half-assed to try to get him back.
Possibly.
Because well, see, there's no way they could have built the ship, tested it, and everything, and it got there in time to resupply in the first place,
Mm.
unless it started from like the International Space Station, maybe. Boom. Okay. Oh, dead stop. Okay. See, they probably could have used that in the first place. Huh. Cut the tether.
Oh, yeah. Did a really
That
good
was
job with that.
stupid. Okay. Now, da 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 da. Grab the rope.
Oh, crap.
All you gotta do is grab the tether.
Yeah. All I mean, you idiot.
Okay. He should be reeling them in
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I said.
because
Pull them in immediately.
oh, they go hug. All right, get them in the spaceship. Okay, that is going to be one tangled mess to get them out of.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yep.
Abba. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Yes, Wayne Butler. High risk is high reward. He's got a hell of a book. Okay.
The problem I got here is they blew that bomb to slow themselves down.
Yeah.
Do they now have enough?
Yeah, they've got fuel.
Yeah, I know, but is it enough to do a slingshot round
Oh,
Mars?
oh. Well, no, see, they blew, that was atmosphere they blew out.
Yeah,
And
I
it
know, but
saved fuel. So they've got the fuel to,
yeah, but
they
they
can just
all
kind of
came
kick
to
it.
a dead stop, and they weren't expecting that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. They were supposed to keep going, pick him up and keep going and get that slingshot.
Yeah,
Yeah. He'll be all right. They'll be all right.
of course you will.
He's Mark Damon. What do you expect? Well, Brogu, this happens after the Bell riots in Star Trek, so it's all good. Ooh, Astronaut Academy, cool. It's like West Point, only it's on the moon. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, oh, they let him come back.
Mhm.
That rocket looks like crap, though.
Mm.
Okay, I never bought Jeff Daniels as running NASA. Let's face it.
Wow. I just
Uh-huh.
looked at the time. It's like, this is a long movie.
Yeah, it is. 2 hours, 15 minutes so far.
Mm.
Actually, 2:21 or so. But so now I guess so. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Matt
Mm.
Damon as the Martian.
Great film.
Yes. Questions, comments, cheers, jeers. And so it's your turn.
It's me.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10.
8.
Which is probably one of the highest ones I've given so far.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a great movie. It's a great story. The reason it's lost 2 points is I think they screwed up really badly with the whole potato thing. He was a botanist, as I pointed out.
Uh-huh.
He made a big deal about being a botanist, and all he had was potatoes. That
Yeah.
would not happen. He would.
It shouldn't have happened.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Literally, would not have happened. You do not put a botanist on a trip like that
Mm-hmm.
without his
Yeah.
skills, which is seeds, etc. So, yeah, I'm.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
thinking.
knocking a full point off for that.
Yeah.
Um, there's a couple of other little bits that I think are a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you told me to leave my brain in, so.
Yeah. Well, this is based. There's so much
Oh,
facts in it.
absolutely, and
That's
that's why
why.
it's got 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I know it was done 9 years ago, and I have taken that into consideration. But there were a few things that would not have worked.
Yeah.
And
Because
Brogo was right. Putting the parachute on top of that would have got sucked
yeah,
straight in.
it would have sucked in. Because
Yeah.
I'll let you in on a secret. You're the second scientist I've got to know. And when this movie first came out, okay, a guy that I knew that was a scientist, he died just before this came out. And
Aww.
I remember I saw this movie and I'm like, oh man, what would ABM? I would love to talk this over with ABM. That's what his
Yeah.
initials. I mean,
Yeah.
because the two of us, we could go back and forth on what's possible and not, like in the Star
Yeah.
Trek universe and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Absolutely.
and watching a lot of science documentaries on, Mars and possibility of colonizing. There was so much in this. It's like they paid attention to what those scientists in those documentaries were saying when the guy wrote the book, let alone when they made the movie. It's great that science fact and science fiction melded in this to me. But unlike you, you're giving it an 8. I'd give it a 9. Well,
Well,
it's a good movie, like you said, and
yeah,
the factual stuff is what got me more than
yeah,
anything.
and trust me when I say 8 out of 10 is really good when I'm looking at it for real. If I put
Uh-huh.
my brain on the shelf, it probably would have got a 9 out of 10, or even a 10 out of 10, because this is a movie I do like. But you asked
Yeah.
me to keep my brain in tonight, so you've
Yeah. Well,
got
this is the
real
science fact
science
of this.
on
The
it,
fact
and
outweighs the fiction.
yeah, the biggest problem, as I said, was he was a botanist,
Uh-huh.
and I keep repeating it because that's the bit in the film that just, to me, that makes zero sense
Yeah. Even if he would have had to sneak
and
some
would
seeds
not
on
happen.
board.
Would not
Yeah.
happen. I have known people because they do a lot of this testing on the ISS, botanists,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount they squeeze into tiny packets so they can get as much done as they can. Now, I imagine that the Mars trip with the spaceship that big, I would expect them to have every seed
Uh-huh.
feasible, even
Yeah.
plants ready to go. So that's yeah. I mean, scientifically wise, that there were a few bits and pieces that I, I
Yeah.
don't think would have worked, but
Yeah.
it was 9 years ago, so I'm giving it leeway. So there you go, 8 out of 10, and that's
Yeah.
watching it for real. So, and I really, I do not give out, even with my brain on the shelf half the time, that sort of score. So with my brain in,
Mm-hmm.
you got to consider, if my brain had been on the shelf, it would probably be a 10 out of 10 if I wasn't picking holes in it
Yeah.
scientifically. But you asked me to do it scientifically today,
Yeah.
and that's what we got.
I've
So,
always wanted to ask a scientist since this movie came out and I first saw it. I've always wanted to ask a scientist about this
yeah,
because
I'm
every
surprised you brought up why only potatoes.
yeah
That
that
that is a huge part of the story that
hmm
wouldn't. There's
yeah
no way that they would just have potatoes. So
yeah
yeah.
but I understand it from the sense of the carbs because he needed calories, so
Oh,
that would
absolutely.
that's a high source of carbohydrates
Yeah.
there.
But
But it's all the other vitamins. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
They should have
yeah.
had like tomatoes,
They should have
something
had
else. Yeah.
they should have had half a dozen seeds of every vegetable, every fruit, flower. You know,
Yeah.
botanists do not turn up with one single
hmm
thing, a potato. Yeah, potatoes are probably
Yeah.
one of the easiest things to grow. So are onions. Where the hell were the onions? You know, it's
Yeah. He would. In fact, he probably would have had a little greenhouse there.
well, of course he would have,
Yeah.
because he's a botanist. I don't understand why you'd send a botanist to Mars with just potatoes.
hmm
It makes zero sense, zero logic,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't happen in real life. The botanist would have a huge library of
Yeah.
seeds. absolutely massive because they're tiny. They can be packed. They'd be vacuum sealed, and they'd be ready to be tested in Martian soil. And obviously, they have to maybe have a biodome or something along those lines. I mean, he had to make his own place to grow them. I mean, that as well is wrong because he's a botanist. So he was there for a damn good reason as a botanist. So
Yeah.
that's where that falls over in that film. But bar
Yeah.
that, it's a great film. I loved it. So what did we get from everyone else? Let's have a look.
We got an 8.5. I
Out of
concluded
10. Yeah,
Words and Pictures is giving it an 8.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
he says he'll definitely watch it again.
yeah.
I think it was, what was it? Who was it? Brogu gave it an 8.5? Or no, Wayne Butler gave it an 8.5.
I've just seen what Brogo wrote. Thank you, Brogo, darling.
And me with my 9, I liked it. It was
No,
fun.
fine. Yeah.
That's the one time you could have left your brain open, and because I never, and then the botanist part, I never thought about that.
No, well,
Yeah, you're right. He
yeah.
could, even if he had to sneak some seeds on board, which
But
you're
they
right,
wouldn't
he
send
wouldn't have.
they would not waste a seat on a botanist unless he was doing a job.
Yeah,
It's not a free for all. I'm a botanist. I'm going to get to go to Mars. I'm
Yeah.
not going to do my job though.
yeah. Because I just and then the thought hit me, for the moon landings, they actually taught those guys to be geologists.
Yes, exactly right. Because
See?
they were taking samples of the moon,
Yeah,
and they wanted
so
different types.
they would know what to look for.
Yeah. So every astronaut that is ever launched has a specific reason why they're there. And as he announced he was a botanist, that at that point makes you look at the film completely differently.
Yeah.
He can create this and that, but he only had potatoes. That's a problem. There's no way on Mars there would only be potatoes. He should have had a good collection of stuff he could try. It could have been a good montage of what would grow and what wouldn't grow.
Yeah.
You're
right.
That would have added to the film.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I was God, I haven't been there in so long. You have to wear protective suits to enter now. Wow.
So
yeah. And I lasted, even though I had the grapes. I lasted.
Yeah, that was.
The grapes are now nearly ready to.
They're calling you. Okay.
Yes, they are.
So thank you, Yvette, for joining us as always.
No, thank you. Thoroughly enjoyed it as always.
It's more than you are always more than welcome to be on any panel that I do. So
and thanks everyone for joining us.
Yes,
as always.
And I'm gonna let you go.
All right. I will see you back in the usual.
In the underground. Yeah.
I'm going to pop in a minute. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night. So everybody, thank you for joining us. As always, if you like what you saw, leave me a like on our YouTube page. Leave a message. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you really love me, you can always buy me a coffee. So there will be a movie next week, next Saturday, same time, same channel. I haven't decided what it'll be yet, but guaranteed there will be a movie. So until then, everybody watch some good movies, watch some bad movies, watch some Martian movies. Have fun for the rest of your weekend. Hopefully, you will have a great week ahead. Oh, Deej. You can't even buy. Okay. So you and I will work on that. So, but until next time, everyone, for Yvette, and even though Tim, he spent a little time with us, Mr. Lundell's Groovy Movies out.